Jelly. I've used the ketogenic journey to lose 211 pounds. My lowest was 158.8. I am trying to get back down there. I have been doing a challenge with Olivia It On Keto channel, Wendy and Harry. Their Jump into July weight loss challenge. It is day 27 of the challenge. And I think it was an 18-hour fasting day. I don't know. I'll look it up later and let you know. I went over 18 hours, so I'm good. I know it was not a protein sparing modified fast day. So, what have I been doing today? What's my macros? What's my sleep? What did I eat for breakfast? What was my weigh-in? It's all coming up right after this. Yeah. And experiments, because I am like a mad scientist in the kitchen now. My kitchen is wrecked almost every day because I am so, my brain won't shut up. All I could do today and last night is think, what else can I do with the protein powder, the egg white, the keto chow, all the seasonings, the extract. What else can I make? Well, let me show you how my day went and what's in the oven right now. Still don't know what it's gonna taste like. Alright, it's 2 o'clock. This is my first meal of the day. I had a collagen coffee. Well, I'm having one as well. I am having 1 full egg, 3 ounces of the liquid egg white, 7 slices of bacon, 3 ounces of the cinnamon protein sparing modified fast bread that I made, with 1 tablespoon of butter spread throughout all of these items together, and some cinnamon and a 1/4 pack of whole earth sweetener. Dino had 5 pieces of bacon this morning. Now he is having eggs with some pepperoni, tomato, green onions. It looks yummy. Anything I missed? I think that's it.
Cheese.
Oh, and cheese. Okay, so I haven't even made a video today. I have eaten, I have weighed in, all that stuff, taking care of Willow. It is probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I have my bottle of ice water. I'm gonna soak in the sun and relax. I think I need it. This no sleep, exhaustion, stress thing is hitting me hard. So here we go. I'm gonna go relax for the longest time in there, and then I'll make my video. I have no clue what I'm having for dinner yet. I do need to cook the pork chops or the ground beef turkey, so we will see. Okay, so I'm going to try something different. So I'm going to take 3 servings of the savory chicken keto chow, which will be 135 grams. I'm just going to try pouring some in here. Let's see what I'm at. I'm at 119. So, oh, I'm making a huge mess. I hate that. The hard part is when you try to film stuff and other people want to use the house too, which they're allowed to. That's their right. I feel like I have to rush and hurry up and film because he's over there on pause. He's watching a ghost story stuff on YouTube, which a lot of y'all said y'all like. So, that's what's in here right now. We'll come back to the rest in a few minutes. Okay, now I'm adding just the egg white protein powder, almost a whole entire cup. I don't feel like opening another one, and we're using so much keto chow anyways. 1/4 cup of allulose goes in. I just threw some Himalayan salt in there. Now this does not fill up very well. It's a big giant thing, but it doesn't fill up. So I've done 3, so we're doing 4 because it's it only fills the here and it drives me crazy. And it is flavor 0 cornbread. I did go ahead and do 5 of those cornbread drops. I'm going to use some of this. Just sprinkling. I don't really measure when it comes to certain seasonings. Maybe I will in the future. Right now I'm just playing with it. Now I'm going to sit this to the side and I'm going to get my eggs ready. Okay, so the oven is going 325. It's warming up. I'm going to pour in 24 ounces of my egg whites, and I'm going to beat them for about 10 minutes. I am debating to go ahead and throw in this powder in because that is what Wendy did and it came out just fine. So let me go ahead and pour all these in because I gotta get another container. Also, I'm putting cream of tartar in it. I forgot about that. I'm doing half a teaspoon. I'm gonna do that right now. I totally forgot. And I'm going to do half a teaspoon of baking powder as well. Okay, so let me see. So I put in the cream of tartar, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and I'm going to put some yeast in it. I'm going to do a whole teaspoon, so 2 halves. I'm worried I didn't put enough cornbread stuff to be real, because it should really be filling the dropper up way higher, but it just doesn't. We're going to do 1 more, so that's a total of 6. Because I really want to taste cornbread. And now, I'm going to try what Wendy did. Just because it worked for her doesn't mean it's going to work for me, but we're going to try it. I'm going to mix it a tiny bit. Okay, and we go, 10 minutes, whipping hot. So I added a quarter cup of monk fruit sweetener because it tastes like crap. And I am praying it won't taste like crap when it's cooked because it is disgusting. And I don't know why, because all the ingredients I use, other than like the allulose, is ingredients I've used and mixed before. I don't know, we'll see. So since it's not tasting good, and I really think it's because I put too much cornbread at Strat, I really don't think it tastes like cornbread. I think I only like it when I use a little bit of cornmeal with it. But anyways, I put some garlic and Italian seasoning, and we have flattened it out, and we're trying for some garlic bread. We'll see, we'll see. This might be a waste. Okay, so my macros from yesterday. 91 protein, 65 fat, 1,058 calories, 11 total carbs, 8 net. You can see my fasting windows. I just keep them, but of course, you know, on our 18-hour days, I go longer. All right, 8,169 steps, 6 hours and 22 minutes of sleep, an hour of that sleep, like within, at 8 a.m. to 9 something, I was awake. And my weigh-in is 164.6. So that is like 3.2 pounds up from my lowest of this month. I am just going up and up this week. It's gotta be sleep. I don't know. I've taken 3 ibuprofens this week, gotten crap sleep, and maybe eaten too much of the PSMF bread. I don't know. Yep, it wasn't in your imagination. My weight went up once again. I had Motrin yesterday. I knew it was going up because of the Motrin. And look, still no sleep. I have to sleep 8+ hours or my weight just does not like me and it climbs. It is cortisol releasing in my body, the stress hormone. I know it. I'm not going to blame these things. Am I thinking about going a few days without eating some of this yummy egg white protein powder type stuff? I am thinking about it. I am. Just not yet. Because you saw I had some for breakfast and I want to try what I'm making right now. In reality, it should work, right? So last night there was a live with Adapt to Life, Dr. Eric Westman, and Melanie, Princess Ninja and Keto, was on there. We all know I love Dr. Eric Westman. We all know I totally agree with his food list on it is a prescription keto. Easy, simple, eat this, nothing else, this amount, period. You don't have to track macros, you don't have to track protein, you don't have to track nothing, no calories, no fat, because I'm telling you, this is your list. If you only eat exactly what I tell you on this list, other than you can eat protein to satisfy yourself, basically, then you're in the ball game. Some people's way to go faster, some go slower, but sooner or later you'll get to a healthy weight because you're on this prescription keto. I totally agree with that. It just doesn't work for me. Like, it works for 30 days and then I'm bored because I don't eat 90% of what's on that list. And I like the tracking. And the whole thing is not to track. I still track when I'm eating that list, to be honest, okay? I'm still following my macros when I'm eating that list, to be honest, because I am an under eater. If you have not noticed, this past week, even though my weight's gone up drastically every day, I have under eaten every single day. I have under eaten so many days in a row, and that could be one of my issues. I have to track because I am an under eater. So if you like that form of easy keto and not what they're calling internet keto, like I said, there's no proof that eating the fat and tracking macros and stuff, you lose weight. I'm one of the proofs. There is proof. It's just they haven't studied it. There's not enough of us. But I do better eating less fat. I don't eat the high amount of fats. There's been times I've lost tons of weight by eating high fat. Then I stall, can't lose any more weight. I bring it back down and my weight starts falling again. I believe everybody's different. Yes, his prescription will work for everyone. Not necessarily lifestyle, not necessarily emotional style. It's just will work, right? It doesn't mean we're not going to get bored of it and want to try something else, because Keto Chow is not on that list. All right. There's a lot of stuff not on that list, and that's why I can only last 30 days on it, and I'm like, I am bored. This stuff is not on that list. I'm sure I could get away with the egg white stuff, but the Keto Chow isn't on the list. I wouldn't be able to do it. But for all the other stuff, 6 olives, this amount of butter a day, this amount of mayonnaise a day, this amount of cheese, I have followed that since I found Dr. Eric Westman, and I have not changed that part at all. When he said don't eat nuts, I have barely eaten nuts over the last 3 years since he said that. I even gave up my berries and only occasionally eat berries because it's not on the list. So to a certain extent, I follow the list. With my salads, I follow the list on how I make a salad. I probably eat a little less than what the list says. So there are huge key parts on his list I use. Like 90% of it, and then 10% is my way. And I track, and they're not tracking. But I'm a tracker. It's gonna happen. I'm doing it for y'all, so you can see, so I can see, so I don't overeat some days and completely undereat for 5-10 days in a row. Hold on, let me check on the stuff in the oven. The timers are not working right today. We're starting to get brown. It's almost done. I'm not really sure how it's going to taste, to be honest. I think it's going to be gross. So, the whole thing is, everybody needs to do keto the way you feel comfortable. Like I said, I totally agree with Dr. Eric Westman on most of his stuff. On everything. If you have that kind of, can go down this certain way, like not have Keto Chow, not have any of the keto protein snacks and stuff that I like to do, then follow his list 100%. Or do like me, take 90%, apply it to your everyday life, and 10% of what you've learned works for you. And do that. So I was really surprised Melanie was on it. I didn't even know she was going to be on it. And she looked so pretty. Oh my gosh, she was so pretty. So I was really excited for her. And I stuck around longer just so I could watch her. But yeah, you just... I get what he's saying about internet keto, because there's so many gurus out there saying you have to eat the fat. I am one person here going to tell you, no, you do not have to eat the fat. I have done multiple months in a row with no more than 45 grams of fat, and now every other day I'm doing 30. So you do not have to eat the fat. If you are, let's put it this way, this makes no sense to me when people always tell me, no, you have to eat the fat. Even a keto trainer in my life told me that when I first started keto, because she was also my bodybuilder trainer. I dropped her after a while. It was ridiculous. That's a whole nother story. But here we go. If you have a car and it has some water in the tank of the gas, right, but it's down below all the gas, and you get halfway done and you top off your gas again, and you top off your gas again every day, you're never going to use the bottom half, right, that's been stored in there for a year with friggin' water and nasty gunk in there. It's just stuck there forever because every time your body or your car needs more fuel, you're giving it to it. You're just throwing some more fuel in there instead of burning off what's there. So if you want to burn the fat on your body, if you keep eating 100+ grams of fat a day and you are not a very active person, tell me when you think your body's going to actually start burning your fat. Sure, in the beginning, because you're getting fat adapted. Sure, you're going to lose water weight. But if you want to go fast, if you want to heal yourself as quick as possible after you're fat adapted, give your body a chance to actually use its own fuel, its own fat cells. Let it break this down and eat it. It's healthy. You get your micronutrients, you'll be fine. Do 30 grams of fat. I'm not saying go under 30 grams of fat. Please don't. Your blood vessels need it, believe it or not. And I don't care what kind of fat you're using. It could be avocado, it could be olive oil, it could be coconut, whatever fat. Just don't go below 30. Your arteries, your blood vessels, they really do need it. You can look that up. Your brain's little vessels in there need it. You need it to soak in the micronutrients from food. I mean, even the American Standard Diet said you have to have about 25 fat grams a day. I'm saying do 30 at least. Like my threshold, I'm best between 30 and 45 for weight loss. Try protein sparing modified fast if you're stalled. It's hard at first, but you get used to it. I've gotten used to it so much that my body thinks I'm supposed to do it every other day, because it's how we were doing it. In the last 10 days of the challenge, it's changed a little, and maybe that's why my body's acting up, because we've changed things up some. Well, let me check on the oven. Hold on. Still not done. Still not sure what it's going to taste like at all. Like, this might have been a huge fail. A huge fail. But I am like a mad scientist, like I said. So, yesterday, you saw my video where my feelings were hurt. Come to find out, even the posts I answered and the other posts were no one but trolls. They're starting to use names of other people that comment or things that look real so that I won't even look them up and I'll think it's a real comment. I have no clue who this troll is. It is a little creepy that they have no life and they have to say all these negative things. They don't like Dino from the sound of it at all. From every comment they've ever made, it's all negative. He's convinced it's one of my exes and they're pissed off. I don't know. I just know from now on, when it's a nasty comment, I'm gonna look to see if it's even a real person or a mysterious keyboard warrior. Second collagen coffee of the day. Still trying to figure out what I'm having for dinner. It depends how well this comes out or not. It didn't peak enough. I don't know how Wendy got hers to peak adding it all together. Maybe I just added way too much because that was pure liquid almost when I poured it out. It just, no matter how long I kept it, it just would not peak. I think 3 keto childs were probably too much in it. I was trying to do like a chicken flavored biscuit like I saw on, why do I always forget it? Seattle Sapphire Keto Sapphire. This drives me insane. I can never remember the name of her channel. I'm gonna look. Hold on. Seattle Sapphire Low Carb World. It's Borif. I can never say the name. Borif. Oh. I have problems pronouncing things. I know the name in my head, Aretha, but I can never get off my tongue correctly. It drives me nuts. She made some chicken and biscuit type biscuits the other day doing some nut flours and stuff, and it gave me the idea to try this, and this is not working, but I can't use nut flours. But y'all should check her out too. She comes up with all kind of stuff I don't see other people doing. She's a doll. Last Christmas, she gave me the money to buy my Uggs and some other stuff, and she's pretty amazing too. I enjoy watching multiple people's journey, multiple people's like take on stuff, because they do it a little different. Like she does low carb, so she gets more carbs than I can have on keto, but her stuff is so yummy looking. There are so many people I watch. I'm a little behind right now. Trying to catch up is really hard because I'm really trying to get these videos out there. I'm really trying to experiment on stuff, and I've decided to experiment on cam. Even if it comes out crappy, that's okay. It'll still, you know, it's fun watching, in my opinion. I like watching fails or not fails. Like, oh my gosh, those cornbread muffins that Olivia NC made yesterday. Oh, I want some cornbread muffins. That's what made me want to do cornbread in this. And then the cornbread extract tasted horrible in this. Horrible. It was bitter and nasty, and even when I added the little bit of the monk fruit, it was still nasty and bitter. So we'll see what this turns out, because now it's more like a I don't know. I was trying to save it, turn it into like garlic bread. And usually I can save anything like that by turning it into garlic bread. Throw in some garlic, throw in some Italian, fry it up on the stove with some butter, add some more garlic butter to it, and it's saved. Because this girl loves garlic bread, and so does my mom. Let's check it again. It's been in there way longer than the pizzas. Way longer than any breads I've made. Yeah, I have a mess. And I have butter melting on purpose. I just didn't realize it was going to melt that fast. The top looks good. I just can't get the bottom to really do anything. It's just not, it's not cooking. It's like, maybe putting it on silicone and a pan was not like the best option. I don't know. You know what I'm going to, it's debating if I should raise the temperatures on. But then it'll crisp. But what could it hurt, right? Because we're already where we are. So we're going to 400. Going to 400 and see what happens, because that's been in there 40 something minutes. And it is still like raw. Probably 50 minutes to be truthful. So I want it to taste edible, because then I could just eat that. And the ground turkey I made the other day, warm that back up, throw in some cheese maybe, we'll see. You know, something, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Dina's been playing games all day. I've been in the pool, I've been playing with Willow. I tried giving her a bath. She got all wet, of course, with some Dawn soap, trying to get the fleas off her. It's just not working, and she freaked out, and she's so new. I don't want to freak her out anymore, so I dried her off, kept her outside with me for a little while, and we will address it again later. I am using the special little comb, trying to get them out, but right now I think that's the least of my worries. It's not getting in my house. I'm not worried about that. I know it irritates her, but I think right now I just need to concentrate on her feeding and making sure she's healthy, because she's completely healthy. Every single cat in the yard probably has fleas anyways, and they're perfectly fine. Of course, I don't want fleas in my house, but she's a sweet, innocent baby, and she needs to get a little bigger so we can actually give her a real flea bath with something that will work, instead of us trying to get her wet with Dawn and then trying to dig for them and her crying and freaking out. And I don't want to terrorize her that much. This is all new for her. So that happened today. Laid in the pool for a little bit, got some sun for my hair, took my shower, put on a tiny bit of makeup. I don't wear foundation this time of the year ever. I feel like it's just going to sweat off my face anyways. Well, you see me with it. No, I didn't even wear it for the live last time. Usually I do it for lives. So right now I've only seen one comment leaning towards Thursday for the lives. I like that idea. So right now, if I don't get any more comments, one person might get to choose the night we do it. So I'm just waiting to see. And yeah, my mind went completely blank because I looked at the table and remembered my daughter didn't want my beanies anymore that I had given her, so I got 2 boxes of Beanie Babies sitting over there that I gotta figure out what to do with. There's just too much stuff in my storage room. And you know, I paid her a lot of money to help me with the Poshmark. But her room's a tornado over there, and we're redesigning it from top to ceiling. She wouldn't let me take video beforehand because it was trashed. Like, so much stuff, you couldn't open the door or walk in. Nothing had a place. It was just, bam, you're going to die when you walk in there. But maybe she'll let me take a video when she's done, because we have gone and done all kind of cool stuff, and it'll be really good when it's done. I just, still debating. Like, we got her the pink kitty cat computer desk because we're trying to make school more fun for her this coming up year, since it has to be at home. I've gotten her the little phone holder with little bunny ear, pink. Like, I've gotten her the Razer keyboard, which was very expensive. I've never bought myself a keyboard that expensive in my life. I think I paid that much for tablets. And now she wants that chair, but I'm not sure because I already bought her that keyboard that was crazy expensive, and that, and a mouse pad, special little kitty paw mouse pad. I think I'm gonna paint her wall or get cloth, because it's just a small section left. You'll see it later. Small little section left that I'm either gonna get some awesome cloth and like staple it to the wall, and then go around with a wood border, and then go around with RGB lights, or something like that. We're working on it. We're trying to make it look like a teenage room and not a kid's massacre room. Whoa, hold on. Okay, now 1 minute, like, it was barely in there, right? And it burned, turning up it. So yeah, that happened. That happened. So now I need to get it over on this thing. And my butter I should have put in a bowl. It's one of those days. Yeah. I don't even know how to do this. Hold on. Okay, so this is what the bottom side looks like. The top got burned. Do you know things looks okay? So let me rearrange y'all so you can watch my face. Okay, I have put some of the melted butter on it. I really should add garlic, but let's give it a try. I'm kind of scared. It almost tastes really good. Almost. And I'm going to eat it for dinner though. I don't like the cornbread part. It doesn't taste like cornbread. I'm gonna make some garlic butter. Pour it on there. Melt some cheese, see what it tastes like. Doesn't mean I'm recommending it to y'all, because it's a science project, but it means I'm not throwing it away. I can eat it. Won't make it this way again. It almost made the perfect cake. If I had made it sweet and started garlic, that would have been the perfect cake. Dino tried it and spit it out because it tastes like pure garlic to him. It doesn't taste like pure garlic to me, but that's okay. So, I'm gonna put some in the frying pan, melt some cheese on it, and put some more garlic butter on it and have it for dinner. I'll show you my plate when I'm done putting it together. Okay, so I'm using 2.5 ounces of cheese. I am using 7 ounces ground turkey, 1 tablespoon of mustard, half a tablespoon of Hughes barbecue sauce, and I'm eating it. I actually do like it this way. Dino hates it, but I love it. Oh, okay, so after I took the burnt part of the crust off, baked in the oven with the cheese, you saw it. It was so yummy, and my parents are in love with it. They put some of the Rayo sauce on it, and they wish they had little pepperonis, because then it's like a French bread pizza. It actually turned out perfectly fine. If I hadn't burned that top, it would have been perfect, but my butt upped the temperature because I got sick of waiting. So if I learn to be more patient and just cook it longer, like 50 minutes for some reason, it'll come out perfect for French bread pizza, garlic bread pizza like dill. Dino didn't like it, but he didn't let me fix it up. We fixed ours up. I put garlic butter on it, I cut off the bad piece, and I put cheese, and he wouldn't let me do that, and he ate the burnt part and thought it was absolutely disgusting. But like I said, he didn't let me fix it. And Kitty's crying for food, so I gotta go. I can only film in between her little bossiness. So stay tuned for the end of the video for Willow's diaries. Note to self, no garlic. No garlic. I have had severe heartburn ever since I ate it. It was friggin' amazing, but I should have known better, right? It's garlic. What's wrong with me? I have not eaten garlic in years because of it. So I've been laying in bed for over 2 hours. I can't really sleep because of the heartburn. But let me tell you, experimenting with the protein sparing modified fast bread like stuff, like the egg whites, the egg white protein, adding other stuff has been so much fun. I don't regret it. I don't even regret eating the garlic today and getting sick, because it was an item everyone else other than Dino loves and can eat. Of course my daughter can't because she's allergic to eggs. Hopefully one day she won't be. That's an item that sometimes you can be slowly put back into your diet. She can eat it in baked goods, just it can't be the main ingredient. So like I said, I don't regret eating it. I know it's yummy. I know it's something I can make for my parents. They liked it. They really love the bread that I did yesterday with the pizza, which was basically my pizza crust left over. I made a bread and cut in half and then put back in the oven long enough to melt tons of mozzarella cheese in the middle. Everyone was in love with that. My dad loves the pizza, and then he doesn't want black olives on his. So I'm looking to buy a very huge square pan for the oven. Huge. Because I want to make a thin crust, and I want to make enough that we can all eat plenty. I'll be honest, I really wanted more than 2 slices. I wanted to see what it would taste like the next day in the fridge, like Harry said. But I wanted to share it with everyone. So that's what I did. So I want a huge pan next time. I'm looking on Amazon tonight for some. I won't even be putting my video together until tomorrow morning because I'm just resting. Resting while the kitten is sleeping. I'm so happy she's getting older. She can potty on her own now. Once I put her out of the box, she goes straight over there and does her little thing. She's eating better. And now my fear of her, because when she had, you know, diarrhea, I was really scared. I've lost cats to that before, kittens. But it's cleared up now. She's going like normal. So now my anxiety that I have has calmed down tremendously today. I was able to go relax in the pool for a while until it started thundering. I was able to breathe because I think she's going to be just fine now. So that's a good thing. But I still can't sleep all night because she does have to eat and stuff. And she falls asleep in her food. So I can't just put it in her pinnet and then walk away and go back to bed, because I've had to lift her out of it and clean her face. She's still a baby. She still thinks it's mommy, and she falls asleep in it. So I have to be really careful because she gets it on her nose, and I have to clean out her nose. And Oh, she's still so cute. So I still have to be up to feed her, and then she wants to play, and she's a kitten. She deserves to play, so I have to stay up and play with her. But I am feeling way better. Other than the heartburn, it's keeping me awake, even though I'm tired. I know it'll get better in a week or so. She'll be better. Plus, I bought a kitty playpen that will be here tomorrow, which I'm excited about because she is almost able to get out of her box. We have tons of areas that she could get hurt and stuck on, or like really bad hurt. So the kitty playpen, until I can figure out stuff or teach her as she gets older, it will be perfect to put her in at night. It's huge. Her little sleeping thing can go in there. Once she's not falling asleep in her food, it can go in there. It's big enough for even cat litter, and she can go in there when we're not home until she learns how to, you know, not hurt herself. She thinks she can jump, okay? She can't. But she thinks she can. That's one of the issues right now. She has so much confidence, and more confidence than ability right this minute. Like, it is ridiculous. She is so silly. But I love how much my daughter is laughing and having fun with her, and watching videos of her is making her, because I record her while she's not here too. And she's loving all that. The downside is my mom can no longer come in my house. She came in my house yesterday and got sick from her, even for just a few minutes. She is really allergic to cats. So I feel really horrible for that. But I really like that my kid's actually getting out of the house, actually laughing. And thank God she's not that allergic to her. Like, so far we've seen no issues. I am telling my daughter she needs to have extra set of clothes, leave all her kitty clothes here each time, change out. I'll wash them, and then they'll be clean for her, and then my mom doesn't have to touch them. I'm trying to work around it all. Just making her happy. Yes, she is my daughter, and she mostly sleeps at my mom ever since the C word happened, because she's always had a bedroom down there, a gigantic bedroom, compared to here. And ever since the C word happens, she sleeps there. So she goes back and forth, but that is where she sleeps, and that's where she does her schooling. And it just works out better for her. It's her choice. We lived there most of her life anyways, from the time she was a baby up until I got this place about 5+ years ago. First 2 years she refused to move in here with me. I was just here by myself. And then she was forced to move in here because my grandmother had Alzheimer's and was living there. And then now she gets to live where she wants, which I'm fine with. It's like 50 feet away. I still, you know, take care of her. She just sleeps there and has a big room there. So it's kind of like the same house, just a few feet from each other. But I'm going to shut up and go to bed. Oh, and my breakfast this morning was amazing. I guess it wasn't this morning, it was this afternoon. It was the best breakfast I've had in a long time. I cooked the bacon perfectly. I love the eggs, having 3 ounces of egg white and 1 full egg. That was amazing. And that bread, my favorite bread, my favorite everything I've done so far. Yes, the lemon bread is absolutely amazing with taste, but it's too addicting for me. Like, it's too sweet. It makes me, like, I would only want that for holidays. But the cinnamon toast, even though I love it and would eat it every day, it doesn't taste like I'm cheating. Like, it's amazing, but I don't know how to explain it. Lemon cake and lemon stuff has always been like something that was always a bad thing, so my brain just thinks I'm cheating. But the cinnamon toast, my brain don't think I'm cheating, because I do tons of cinnamon toast collagen and everything. But it was so good today, so good. I let the butter stay out room temperature so I could spread it on the toast before I cooked it, and it was able to go with 1 tablespoon farther than if I was to stick it in the pan. It cooked so much better, got so much more crisp, and it was just like, I was really loving that. So the next bread I make will be another cinnamon bread, which was the snickerdoodle keto chow. So basically all of my things are pretty much similar. I just changed like the flavoring in them. I'm gonna be playing with more texture with them, with, you know, baking sodas, that kind of stuff, xanthan gum. We'll see how they all turn out. yeah, so I'm going to shut up now because I'm not really sure how long this video was. You know, the weight's doing whatever it's doing. I'm not going to sit here and stress about it. It does this too when I get to a low level. It likes to go back up and fight me. I believe I am at a set point, and that's why the last part of this year, the last 5+ months has been really hard trying to break that area, because I really believe my body is at a set point, and I'm just gonna have to keep fighting because it is a place I want to be. I want to be in the 140s. So I'm just gonna keep fighting until I get there, because I think at that weight I'll be able to take off some fat, more fat in the areas I don't like it, hopefully. So I am going to shut up, and we will see what the evil scale says tomorrow, because I took ibuprofen today, so I'm not expecting it to say anything nice at all. I'm expecting it to be evil. So yeah.
Willow. Let's have a diary moment. Are you ready? Do you want to spill? So, what did I do last night? Well, not only did I stay up past 4 a.m. and made Mommy stay up with me, I woke her up at 8 a.m. Yes, but I am learning. 3 days ago, I didn't know how to poop by myself or pee by myself or anything. I barely could walk. And now, I'm jumping all over the furniture, climbing Mommy's leg and making her bleed. I'm trying to climb the curtains, but she's mean and won't let me. And then, last night I crawled out of my princess bed, did almost a solid number 2, and climbed back in and cried for Mommy to make Mommy come clean it up for me, because I have discovered she belongs to me. All I gotta do is scream and Mommy comes. Yes, she is. Mommy does whatever I say, including never sleep. And the funny thing is, she lets me play with her. She lets me bite her hand and scratch her to death. Little does Mommy know, in a month or 2, when I do it, it's gonna be painful. Willow, do you have anything else to tell the internet? No? No, just that you're a happy spoiled kitten. So I'm just laying on Mommy's couch. I'm very playful. I want some of those baby toys that you lay on your back and you hit stuff. Mommy found some on Amazon. She might order me. That's made for kittens. Oh, did we get our foot stuck? I keep getting in trouble. Keep being told no because I'm trying to climb up the back of the couch and climb the curtains. But no, the mean lady who I'm supposed to boss around is trying to boss me around. And she's not supposed to boss me around. I'm the queen of the house now. I meow, she does as I say. But for some reason, she thinks she can tell me where I can and can't climb. Little does she know what I'll do when she's not around. Yep, I got it all planned in my head. The moment I can escape my box at night, I'm climbing the curtains and she can't stop me because she'll be asleep. I have my devious plans all set. Aw, poor Willow. Little does she know I bought her a kitty playpen with a roof to put her bed and stuff in when at night, so she can't climb the curtains when she escapes soon. Or when I go shopping. What colors will your eyes be? Let's vote. Do we think they're going to be yellow or blue? Mommy's eyes are yellow. Daddy's eyes were blue. So who knows yet? Maybe they'll be green. Is it nap time again? Did baby play too much? I think tomorrow's bath time. I think we're going to try. We have to go outside on the porch where it's warmer. We have to brush down for a long time. Can't put flea treatment on you. Get a really light Dawn soap, maybe? I have to look up what's best for you. Don't want chemicals near you. We're too little.
Willow, I think you take my whole day away. I think my whole day is Willow. we now use the box all on our own. We walk over there, we get inside, we do our business, and we get outside. Yes, Mommy's very proud. But my butt's sore from sitting on the floor all the time since I have arthritis in my tailbone because I broke it. Oh, Willow, Willow, Willow. Introduce you to her best friend who plays with her all day long. She thinks it's a cat or something. I don't know. She is always chasing, biting my toes, walking around, chasing them around the house. This little box that, picked up for her for like $3 and something was the best find of all time. She goes around chasing it, trying to pull stuff off of it. Oh, you like Blinky now? She's getting so playful now. I feel bad for the other kittens because Mommy keeps them in the dark, doesn't let them play. She's very bad about not allowing her kittens to play. She punishes them when they try to play. And this one gets to play. I wish I could find them and at least bring the other calico in. Then she could have a little friend. You want a little friend other than my foot? Huh? You want a little friend? So we had a bath today. It wasn't a very good one, but we're very clean. Even if we still have some fleas, but you can see how clean she is. Yeah. What are you doing? That's not your best friend. It's the other foot. You don't like this one because it has a boo-boo toe and it freaks you out all the time.
Oh, your toe's still messed up?
Yeah, it's gonna.
I thought that was nail polish.
No, that's what Jane's thought too. No, that is from the boo-boo. It'll be like that until it grows out. You can literally see. I'm probably gonna grow out. You can see where I dropped it on it right here. There's the indent. This is very poofed up. Yeah, that's just
Oh my god.
It'll heal. Sometimes it takes over a year, people say, but maybe I should paint my toenails.